And
Okay, kind of breaking up there. We're kind of losing him. I think he's in the hills, so hopefully you don't go missing like those that have gone missing in Mount Baldy. I will say this. I'm looking at this, and I hope you're still there with us. Bill,
yep,
yeah, okay, there you are. Okay, so your reception's kind of bad, but we're trying to get it back. So I'm looking at some of the menus, especially the to-go menu, and I'm like, okay, it's kind of cold weather. I'm looking at the like sizzling, delicious, like and you can get it to go. And I'm looking at like the wings with the little sauce. I'm looking at the Alfredo something, and then like a little salad with it all. Can you talk about your menu to go, especially the hot stuff, because some people want that.
yeah, absolutely. Anything that we make, we can make it to go, and you can place it online, and we'll come out, and you don't have to get out of your car, and we can bring it out to your car, and that's what we call car fed to go, and we can do that. We can also you can also use any one of the third party apps, DoorDash and Uber Eats, and they'll even deliver it to you. But I will say that it's a little less hot. And so we're third party because we can't always control how fast some of these deliveries are. But if you come and pick it up, it's going to be hot.
Yeah, and I love that. I know you can bring it out to the car, and if you're like on the go, just like order it. A lot of places are saying, "Hey, do you have the app of whatever we have?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." So get that, and then or order online, I should say, because I think that's the quickest. Can somebody phone in their order as well? Just.
Absolutely, and so you call us, and our car specialist will take your order, and we'll have it ready for you, and we'll tell you how long it'll be, anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, depending on how busy we are and the items you're ordering. But we'll tell you exactly how long, and you come and don't get out of your car, and we'll meet you there.
Yeah, I'm looking at your $14.99 special still. It's still going on, right? Or did they change it?
The $14.99, all you can eat is only for dine-in, so you can't get that because and you can't really take any. It's all you can eat while you're in our restaurant.
I like how he prefaces that. He's like, dude, like, chill. Like, we're not going to keep going out to the car and the vehicle. We're not going to keep delivering them. Yeah, I get that. Thank you. Okay, look, again, whether there's a discount or not, I will say there's always a fun time at Applebee's, even in the bar area. Sometimes you can even meet someone, and then like do some biz. I know I have to meet with someone because I'm like long overdue on something that I need to talk about with someone. But we've been going to another place because he kind of changed it on me. I need to go to Applebee's. How do we find you off the 10 freeway in Beaumont and Banning?
Yeah, we're at 1585 East 6th Street. That's the Highland Springs exit of the 10 freeway, where Beaumont and Banning come together.
All right, there you go. So everything and anything that you want, Bill's got it. So there you go. All right, we're out of time with Bill, but Bill, make it a great day. Be safe out there, okay?
All right, thanks a lot, and see you down at Applebee's.
All right, we got more right after this. Stay tuned.
Your Pharmacy and Mobility Solutions is now Beaumont Pharmacy with a new location at the Sundance Corporate Center. That's at the corner of Highland Springs and 8th in Suite 110. Of course, they still have Pack Your Meds. No more counting out the pills, dropping them on the floor. Oh, what a mess. And they have a full selection of pharmaceutical CBD. Wheelchairs, over-the-counter meds, you name it, they've got it. So if you're looking for the best and you want the best pharmacy, you go to Beaumont Pharmacy at their new location, 835 North Highland Springs, Beaumont Avenue in Beaumont, California, Suite 110. Give them a call, 951-845-8252.
Standard time is here. That means shorter days and cooler nights that make you want to stay inside. Don't get caught in the cold. Franklin Mechanical Systems can do a preventative maintenance check on your heating unit to get it working right. For cleaning, repair, or a new installation, call them for a free estimate. Franklin Mechanical Systems, for all your residential and commercial heating and air conditioning needs. Call their Beaumont office at 951-845-1000. That's 951-845-1000, and stay warm today.
Are you paying rent because you think you cannot afford to live in your dream home? Are you renting because you don't believe that you have the down payment funds to purchase your own home? The Siegel lending team at ronismylender.com has up to $25,000 to help qualified people purchase their own home at amazing interest rates. Contact the Siegel lending team today at ronismylender.com. Again, ronismylender.com, license under NMLS 217037. ronismylender.com.
The Fat Greek in Yucaipa, where you can get authentic, delicious, true Greek food. Authentic gyros, Greek salads, pitas, falafel, hamburgers, burritos, and oh yes, baklava. The Fat Greek has a large selection of wines, ice-cold domestic, and imported Greek beers. Come on down to the Fat Greek located on Yucaipa Boulevard in the city of Yucaipa. Open 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. 7 days a week. The Fat Greek has delivery, drive-through, sit-down, and a catering service. So bring in a family or give Nicholas and Christopher a call at 909-797-6018. Eat Greek, live long. Remember, if you want authentic Greek food, it's the Fat Greek in Yucaipa.
Join West Coast Business Review with Daryl McCants each Wednesday afternoon at 4 o'clock p.m. Daryl focuses on successful businesses from California's southern border to Canada, including the great border states of Arizona and Nevada. Every week, Daryl provides in-depth discussions and interviews with prominent leaders and innovators that make all of our lives better and more productive. West Coast Business Review with Daryl McCants, Wednesdays at 4 o'clock p.m. right here on Smart Talk Radio.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. It's that time. Maria Rubio with us. Maria, what's going on over there?
Hi, how are you?
Doing good, doing good. Look, I understand there's a lot of things going on. I understand you got a single coming out in February. What is it? When can we get it? And are we going to be like, yeah, awesome?
Yeah, this is a surprise one. This is a ballad / pop track. So at the moment, obviously, we've got the other two tracks out. This is a nice one. This is called Pieces of My Life. And we've got a lot of friends, family, and also some, I hate the word fans, so we just call them rubies, i.e. from Maria Rubia. We've got loads of rubies that are in the pop video as well, which is nice because then I'm giving something back. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. I love that. Everybody has a thing. I like that. We're the Rubies. Okay. If you want to be a Ruby, you can actually find the info. I know you've got Instagram going. You got other things going, so I can't wait for that. Okay.
Thank you.
So
Michael Lockwood will get full custody of twins Finley and Harper, 14, following Lisa Marie Presley's death.
Yeah, you know what? And that's interesting. I have a question about that. I think the question is this. I know with her no longer here, I know the funeral, a lot of people show up, a lot of people are kind of like, what, and then they kind of, some people forget about the family. Her family, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know she was married to him. I knew she was married to a couple people that came out recently. I'm like, oh, Nick Cage, didn't know that. I knew the Michael Jackson thing, kind of forget about that. But the kids, I kind of have a question. I kind of don't think he's the one for them, if that makes sense.
I don't know him. All I know is that, he's 61 years old and they got married in 2006. And then they had Finley and Harper, Vivienne in 2009. They split in 2016, but it was a bitter divorce battle. So I just hope, really, really hope that he's going to be a good dad to the children. That's the most important now.
Well, he's the ex. He's always the father, true. But I think it should go, honestly, to, like, her mother. I think she should get custody. I speak about this. People need to, like, and it's hard because, it came so sudden. But I say, look, have a plan ahead of time. You could will it, and you could say, look, I don't know if she had full custody of the kids or she shared it with him. But I think, honestly, I think, and I'm just going to say this, I just think the mother of Lisa would have been a better choice, if that makes sense.
So basically, they shared custody when she was alive, but it's under the Californian law that Michael would only be denied full custody if there were findings of unfitness of his part. So we'd have to just wait and see if he's going to have full custody or not.
That's kind of my thing because I've seen some photos of him. I'm like, oh, he's high. Like, it's kind of obvious. So I don't think that's good for the kids. I think the mother of Lisa would be better. I think I know there's other people that probably would be a better guardian. It doesn't make him less a father, but I just think they need like normalcy in their life, and this is going to be it's very hard for them to lose their mother that young. You know what I mean? My mother's at like
Yeah.
another age. I don't want to give my mother's age out. She always goes, "Why did you say that?" But she looks young. I told her go back to like your hair color. Don't do gray, and now she looks way young. So I'm like, okay. But if I would have lost her at that age, as young as them, I mean, I'm showing a picture. There they are on the right. She's young. You know what I mean? And in a
Yeah.
way, I think that's going to be very bad for them. And I think the father, he's kind of not there, if that makes sense. So I kind of don't like that. I think they need to figure that out and make it so that Lisa's mother is the guardian. I hope they do that. I would be for that, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
Exactly, whatever's best for the children. And I'm currently reading Prince Harry's book. Um, and the title is called Spare. And I was like, why would he call it Spare? But I don't know if you've read it, but it's basically you have the heir or the spare, the HEIR, which is the prince is then going to be the king, or the spare. So Harry is called the spare, literally, of the royal family. And
Really?
he was yeah, and he was 12 years old when Princess Diana died. So this is the same age, and he was traumatized. So I feel sorry for the children. I mean, losing your mum,
Yeah.
it must be horrific.
Yeah, and I think they spend more time with the mother of Lisa. I don't think
Yeah.
she likes to be called grandma, so I'm not gonna call her grandma. You know what? But technically she's grandma. You know what I mean? I don't know if they call her that, but the point is they need to be with her, and I think she could take care of them better. And it would help her technically be able, because that's hard losing your daughter at the age of 50. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Yeah.
she always thought she would go first, not her daughter. So I just don't think he's a fit father, and that's my opinion. I'm going to stick to it, and I think they need to get out from that, and then they'll be good to go long term. Because I think there's drugs in his and I just I just say no, 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 no. So there you go. Anyway, let's go to the thing that interestingly, and I've met this woman. One of them, not both of them, but she came kind of clean on something about what was it, $400 and something.
So Tori Spelling basically admits to subscribing to Denise Richards' OnlyFans account under a fake name, and she's been dropping $400 in 2 days. Like she said, I couldn't stop. That's so funny.
Yeah, again. Well, okay, and they're friends, by the way. I'm going to put that out there. They're friends, okay? So they know each other anyway. But for people that don't know OnlyFans, I say keep it G or keep it PG. But OnlyFans is not a site that is really. I say this: if you're ready for that stuff to be out there at some point, because somebody's going to take a picture of it, even though they say no, it's private, it's not. There's a lot of stuff there that are very like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're never ever going to see me on OnlyFans. There are celebs over here, like the Z-listers, who basically are doing it to pay their bills. And I prefer to do a 9 to 5 normal job than to do an OnlyFans account and start, because especially when you've got children, you've got to stay classy. But I don't know what she's doing on OnlyFans. But I think it's just funny that her friend, Tori Spelling, she basically has been checking out her account. I mean, maybe she just wants to see what lingerie she's wearing. I don't know.
I kind of think it's more than that. I think it's. I think if anything, she's just going, "Why did I say that so publicly?" But it's out there. There you go. It is a story. So there you go. I'm just gonna leave
It
it there
is.
because I could talk so much more about that. I know people are talking about like what next? What should you wear? What should you do? What should you have? You have a product. It's a lipstick, and it's kind of interesting. What is it?
Okay, so basically, this is like really, really popular worldwide. And you can use it top and bottom. I mean, my MUA puts it on my face in the areas that you should, like for contouring, etc. But you can also use it as blusher and bronzer. So it's like the most convenient makeup product like you've ever seen. It's gone viral. It's called DIBS Beauty Bronzer /blush stick, and it has a massive following. and it's hot on the heels of being sold out. It's just, I mean, I was given one a couple of weeks ago, and to be fair, it's the matte finish that is so lovely because it's actually beneficial for your skin, and it doesn't look like thick and fake. So it's great for all skin types. It's literally got over 950,000 followers on Instagram.
Wow. Okay. So Dibs Beauty, that's where it's at. They got some great shades, and I love that they have like a top and bottom because you can use them kind of opposite of each other. And if you know how to use them, I mean, it's really good. I actually, know someone who's a makeup artist, along with a bunch of people, but I learned a lot when, So the question I have is this: like, let's say you're out at night, which one do you use?
So it depends on your skin color. It depends on what you're wearing, obviously. There's so many different factors. You can't literally just say that or that. Obviously, in the night, in the evening, you wear darker and you wear a little bit stronger look instead of daytime wear. This was co-founded by Courtney Shields, an influencer, and it's Dibs is Desert Island Beauty Status. It's basically got the goal of empowering people to feel their very best. So not just women, I mean, guys are wearing makeup too now.
Yeah.
Toxic free. So yeah, it's absolutely brilliant, and it's not that expensive. It's only $36.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's actually good and affordable. All right. Well, that's interesting. All right, I might turn my mom on to one of those. All right. There's another one which is very good for the skin, and it's something that helps you out. It's got retinol in it. I've been kind of getting that stuff for my mom. It's really good. My mom actually said, "Hey, that really works for me. What is it?" They changed the bottle, so I was like, "Shoot." But talk about this. It's called Nip Fab. What is it?
Yeah, so this is popular worldwide. This reduces fine lines and wrinkles. It's a 4-piece retinol skincare set that's under $50. The before and after pics that you have, literally, which you'll show your listeners to, is massive. I mean, it looks like they've had surgery, but they've not had surgery. So it's phenomenal. It's infused with retinoids. It literally is getting against the holy grail of anti-aging ingredients, and the price, okay, for 4 products is $49.95. It gives you a savings of 35% because it's normally retail value of $84.80. So it's got loads of good stuff in it, and honestly, the serum. So my MUA always puts serum on, and I see the difference immediately on my skin. It's like concrete. It gets rid of fine lines.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there are creams that you buy, and it's just like you spend loads of money, and there's no difference. But this does work.
Yeah, and you can see it in the picture. Sometimes people go, "Oh, they changed the color, or they used a brightening, or they did something this or that," and I'm like, "Well, use it because it's usually in minutes that it works. It's not, and sometimes it's a day or two, but use the same lighting as much as possible at the same time. That way you get consistent result. That way people make sense of it. Because I've done before after pictures, and I'm like, but they can always be skewed. But these are pretty telling, especially the one with like brown spots on her face, and you could tell like it's a different tone, but it really reduced the brown. So I was like, whoa,
Exactly.
it's good for a lot
Yeah.
of stuff,
Exactly, because it stimulates the collagen production, it improves the cell turnover, and it minimizes issues like uneven tone and discoloration. I mean, it is a winner, literally. I'm very anti buying loads of products, and I'm very much into, I mean, I make my own avocado / olive oil and banana face masks at home, but this product is worth the buy.
Wait, did you say? Wait, what kind? Wait, because I talked about face masks with Jesse the other day. I said you need to because sometimes sometimes he hates me saying this, but sometimes he stresses, and I go, dude, you need to do a face mask. But you said something I didn't even see happening. You said avocado, right?
Yeah, so you mix avocado, banana, and olive oil, mix it all together, and just literally plant it all over your face.
Okay, I didn't even see that coming. I didn't see the banana avocado thing with what was that third one?
Olive oil.
Olive oil. Does it matter what kind of olive oil?
Well, extra virgin is very good, but you can use coconut oil. To be honest, you know what I use as well, and loads of my friends in the industry is Vaseline. You can put Vaseline under your eyes. Make sure you don't get it in your eyes,
Yeah,
but
burns.
underneath your eyes, the fine lines, just absolutely everywhere, and that works. But this product, going back to this product, is absolutely phenomenal, and I highly recommend it.
Okay, okay, very interesting. I didn't I think olive oil works, and I know because I'm not gonna lie. I've got people that say olive oil works when it's very virgin, and I say virgin works for everything. But look, here's the thing. I think if anything, yeah, I'm gonna try that. Banana, avocado. I wonder if Has works or another avocado. Is there a particular avocado you use? Because some avocados are not right for the skin. I think they make them like different. Like there's like organic and then there's non-organic. I think the non-organic. I wouldn't use that on my skin. Not gonna lie.
So you can't put it if you've got like hair, facial hair. You don't put it on that area.
That makes sense. Okay.
Because it will just stick to it.
Okay.
It's like, hey, if you have a facial in a spa, they're not going to put cotton wool on your beard or your mustache because it sticks to it. But you can use any avocado. It doesn't have to be
Do
olive.
you use Do you use a whole avocado or half avocado?
No, I use half, and it has to be ripe.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, all right. See, I love eating avocado. I want to do that on my face. All right, all right, all right. They're so pricey, but okay. I think it's a great way to do it. All right, let's talk about this next one. I had no idea she dealt with a issue when she was young. Can you talk about her?
Yes, so I mean, it's no surprise to me. I mean, I had an eating disorder when I started modeling. It's like the normal thing to do is just not eat. And as soon as I became famous, my manager literally would say, "Okay, we're not eating. We're not eating." And there was salad and I mean, I was a size 4, and I just you just don't eat. You just don't eat. But the good thing is that you come out of that and you're like, okay, I need to be healthy, I need to exercise, and I need to take care of myself. It's quite sadly a common thing in the industry
Mm-hmm.
for Tom, Dick, and Harry, male and female. Trust me, I've met many anorexic males, sadly, who are actors and models, and you probably have too,
Yeah.
who just they're cutting down, but that's not the way to do it. The way to do it is to be healthy and to exercise. So yeah, unfortunately, she is not one that I knew and that I spotted, but she's discussed it in public, modern day family actress, and she's been very open about it, and I think it's great because therefore it shows the young people out there that you are forced on or pushed down that road when you are in the limelight or modeling, and that's not the way to go about it. So I hope that loads of women out there, they understand that it's all about healthy eating, and also about exercise, healthy, because a lot of people who have eating disorders then get osteoporosis, um, and things like that. You get a lot of illnesses. Even your periods stop as a woman, and that's really, really bad. It's extremely damaging for your health. I mean, even Princess Diana admitted that she had an eating disorder, didn't she? So Julie Bowen, she's 52 now. She just said she was starving. She had an eating disorder as a teenager.
Yeah, I love Modern Family, and I love her. She's always good in what she does, and you would think no, that, but I guess it happened when she was young, and I'm looking at her picture, like I probably like a high school picture. So she had weight, like people do, and some say, oh, I'm not a size 0, right? And in the industry, I'm not gonna lie, when you have a camera on you 24/7, or even a little, and you see that,
Yeah.
you go, oh, I know sometimes there's moments when I'm like, man, I'm heavy. And it wasn't until I saw myself in a picture sideways, I'm like, I was that big, because you don't think that, right? So then you're like, okay, I need to get, because technically, and I know, and there's certain hosts that kind of think that, and they go, no, because they see themselves kind of like a double, sometimes a double, like underneath, people don't think like this, but when you're in the media, you see it and you go, what's that chin, that second chin? You don't want that second chin, so you got to like, kind of like, there's ways to pose in order to compensate. But in a way, I would do that rather than say, okay, don't eat at all, because you need Like, especially like when you're doing work, or I'll give you a perfect example. Zoe Saldana, right? I love her. She's great. She plays a
Yeah.
lot of characters. She was in Avatar recently. She was in the first one, the second one. I know she's gonna be in the third one. She plays Gamora in Guardians of the Galaxy. She 100% has to keep fit and stay fit, right? But if she wants to eat, she's like, okay, what do I eat in order to not? Because they want to keep it consistent on film. So she has to really be. People don't like ask, what is it that you do? And they think, oh, it's fun. It's not fun. That's why sometimes they're upset, they're mad, they're angry. And I'm like, oh, you need some food. They look, I can't eat, man. I gotta film. But they don't say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I've come back from my singing. That was the first question the PR team asked me. Not in direct words, what size are you now? But they literally were like, send me a photo of how you look.
Right.
So, it's all about image, which is very
It
sad.
is.
But I tell you, she basically opened up about the nastiest body shaming she experienced after her twins were born. That's the thing that really gets me is these poor famous actresses and singers, they're like scrutinized. Oh, you have to shrink back. She's just had a baby. Leave her alone, and it's the most beautiful time for her. So
Yeah.
just that has got to stop, in
Well,
my opinion. Let her just be with the babies, and it doesn't matter if she's got a belly showing or whatever.
Yeah, and they're very mindful of it. I have a friend who's in stunts, and she's very mindful. Like, okay, in order for me to do this or that, I have to show what I am now. So she posts regularly. People go, "Why do you post so regularly?" And I know the behind the scenes, so I know. Oh, okay, that's because you want work. You want to show people this is what you look like now. That's why you don't show like something from like years ago. Because if they want you to work and then they see you in person, they go, oh, that's not what we signed up for. Because maybe it's an action role. She does a lot of stunts. So she's going like, okay, this is me now. This is what I do to train. But she's very mindful. If someone said, oh, you're a little heavy, she'd be like, are you kidding me? And back in the day, she'd be like, she wouldn't say anything, but she'd be like, wow, you really, because I remember when she had, I'm going to say it, a big butt. Okay. And I was like, I never seen your butt that big, but I never said that. I just kind of like noted it. But again, she was home all the time, so she wasn't working. You know what I mean? But when she is working, like that was like when she had time off. When she's working, she gets back into the gym. She goes 24/7, and she does a lot. And she does it because she doesn't sleep. But that's what some people don't know happens behind the scenes, And then they go, oh, well, they have a lot of time. I go, yeah, but that's their work. So when they're working and they do the stunt, they make the stunt look good for someone else. She's done stunts for people like Jennifer Lopez. She's done stunts for like some pretty big people. And she makes them look good, but they don't know what she has to go through to get there because she likes eating. She likes having fun. But then, she would say, do this. Do a protein shake. Do something that compensates for your energy and do something that gets you feeling good. That way you can be productive on set. If you do that, then you'll be good to go. And that's what I say to people that are listening, whether you're an actress or not, even if you're at work doing something, have a protein shake that compensates for all the things that you need throughout the day. That way you don't feel like you're hungry. But if you do a protein shake and not food, it's actually better because then you compensate with like an energy something. She works out, so she needs like energy products. So yeah, but don't ever cut out food. That's the point. Have a shake minimum, if that makes sense.
Exactly, because it's all about mental health as well. The most important is that you need to be happy, healthy in your mind, and exercise stimulates and helps that. I mean, she ended it with literally the paparazzi took photos of her hiding behind rocks and literally saying, what's wrong with her? This is disgusting, by how she looked.
Yeah.
I think hopefully in 2023, the paparazzi and whoever's writing these columnists, write these bad words about people. It's got to stop because nobody wants to hear that, famous or not famous.
Well, and I always say this, but then people get mad at you for saying that. But I'm going to say this because I'm that guy. You look at the person writing it or the person shaming, and if you find a picture of them, you go, you are saying that, look at your belly. You know what I mean? I'm the first one to say, I don't say that because I look at my belly. I look down, I go, yep, I got a belly. I need to lose it, So anyway, that's what I say. I'm going to say that because anyone that's like doesn't have weight, they don't shame anyone. It's the ones who actually have weight and they go, oh, you should look like that. I'm like, do you look at yourself? You're that. So anyway, that's my opinion. I'm going to stick to it. You guys can send in your hate mail to me, whatever. All right, Maria, I know we're out of time. Thank you for making it a great day with us and keep it rocking, okay?
Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.
All right, more right after this. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this.
Life Radio, your number one source for alternative and holistic health since 2011. One Life Radio is designed to educate and inspire. Visit us at oneliferadio.com because you get one body, you get one mind, and you get one life. Get out there today and make the most of it. Tune in weekdays at 1 p.m. on 1490 KMET Smart Talk, ABC News Radio.
Mattress Brothers Overstock Mattress Sale. Just $3.99 for a foam-encased queen pillow top set. $3.99. Check out Mattress Brothers $3.99 Overstock Sale. Mattress Brothers at 120 West Redlands Boulevard in Redlands. The $3.99 Overstock Sale is on now. $3.99 for a foam-encased queen pillow top set. Mattress Brothers also has locations in Hemet, Riverside, and Palm Desert. The $3.99 queen pillow top sale on now.
The Holiday Inn Express and Suites in Banning is distinctively suited for your travel time out of the car. You'll find a courteous, welcoming staff and spacious rooms with desks, flat-screen TVs, and comfortable furnishings. Enjoy the complimentary breakfast buffet, high-speed internet, and a fitness center and pool, conveniently located off the I-10 freeway near golf, gaming, and entertainment. For reservations and information, call 951-572-5500 or go online to HIEBanning.com.
That's right. It's the morning show here on ABC News Radio, KMET 1490 AM. We appreciate each and every one of you. We got Jess over there. What's going on, Jess?
Oh my God. No, I'm listening to your conversation. I would never tell a woman that she has a big butt. Why? Because I want to live.
Well, okay, I thought it. I was just like, you're usually fit. What happened there? But, anyway, that's what story I was sticking to it. I think I told her later on, or maybe I think I did. She's like, yeah, that's why I got to work out. I'm like, no, I get it. That's the sedentary life. I totally get it. So anyway, but yeah. Okay, so what's going on, Jess?
Okay, so apparently there was an earthquake this morning?
Yeah, I felt it. It was weird. I'm not going to lie. I was like, well, what do you know about it so far?
I know nothing. Apparently, unless it shakes for more than 10 to 15 seconds and it's stronger than a 5, I'm not going to wake up and I'm not going to move.
Well, it, from what I understand, it happened like kind of in the ocean. I saw some news on that. But it was close to the area of the West Coast, if that makes sense. So I'm a little I'm kind of far from the West Coast, not gonna lie. It takes me about, depending on traffic, probably an hour and a half with pretty good traffic. Without traffic, probably about a good hour. Anyway, it was quick. It was sudden where I'm at. Now, I'm not gonna lie. It felt weird. And I thought huh? It wasn't big here. It was really quick. I did wake up. I'm not sure if I woke up right as it was happening or as it felt like it came from underneath and up. I don't even know how to explain that. So it was kind of a different one. It's not a big one like an 8 or, a huge one, but I think there were a couple of them, right?
From what I could tell, yes. Apparently it was originated out of the Malibu area.
Yeah, that's what they're saying, but it happened more on the coast, so I was like, okay. But I'll be honest, I was like, that was weird. And it wasn't a normal shake, if that makes sense, at least where I'm at. But I don't know if there's seismic things that kind of reverberate different. It just kind of now I know people on the west side, they were because I looked at my social media, I go, let me just see if that was a thing, because I really didn't think it was anything having to do with an earthquake. I just thought maybe there's something going on underneath. Sometimes I go, okay, is there underground work being what's happening? Sometimes I hear things under the ground just happening, but I go, okay, whatever, because you think maybe somebody's digging a tunnel or something, right? You're because it felt like that, if that makes sense. I'm not sure other people felt it in the area as much, but it woke me up 100%. And then again, I don't know if I woke up just as it was happening or right before it happened. Sometimes people say they sense things. Sometimes I sense, but I didn't see it coming. But anyway, so I don't think anybody's hurt from it. But it was around 2 o'clock. I remember looking at the time going, okay, and then I looked on Facebook real quick, and sure enough, somebody's like, yeah, we just had an earthquake. I go, okay, I'm going back to sleep. But then I was looking around, I go, but yeah, it was a very small one. I hope we don't get any big ones. You know what I mean?
Right. I mean, I think those of us that are old enough to remember the Northridge one is just waiting for the next one.
It really is. I know. Look, here's the thing. I don't think we're gonna get another one. It was way over in the coast. I did wonder, like, if it was big enough, would we get a tsunami again? I don't know. All I know is, it's one in the ocean, in that area. They did say it's odd. Somebody, I don't know who thought about this. They said it comes on the anniversary, and somebody has been looking at numbers about that. It comes on the anniversary of, like, one that happened 2 years ago, I think. So that's kind of suspicious. I'm like, okay, what's going on there? So I don't know. But anyway, that's my story I'm sticking to. Okay, we're out of time. Make it a great day, whatever you do. Remember, life is worth living. Live it well. Bye-bye, everyone.